Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zu dem Grande Finale des zweiten Aktes des 6. Lostbelts. Ich bin es, euer Simafix, und die Dinge stehen übel. Beim letzten Mal haben wir hier den, in meinen Augen, zweithärtesten Fight hier übrigens diese Lostbelts geschafft. Wir haben Avalon le Fae bezwungen. Nun, ja, ist das eigentlich was Gutes? Die Königin ist bezwungen. Die Königin ist tot, lang lebe der König. Also im Endeffekt könnte nun Britannien besser werden. Doch es kam anders. Nachdem wir morgen Nummer 1 bezwungen haben, kam eine zweite, eine dritte. Dutzende von Morgens kamen und haben hier unsere Rebellen zurückgeschlagen. Trotz der Sache, dass Lancelot und Barges hier nicht mehr am Kampf beteiligt sind, beziehungsweise Barges auf unserer Seite sind, stehen wir vor einem unmöglichen Kampf, den wir niemals gewinnen können. Oberon hat sich beim letzten Mal geopfert, um hier Artoria zu retten. Und die goldene Frage ist, was machen wir gegen diese Übermacht? It was a storm that appeared out of nowhere, a curtain call given with no warning. The queen shadows that appeared in Camelot's skies merciless ravaged the ground. Those who tried to retreat found new walls blocking their path. And who fought to hide in nearby buildings quickly learned that the queen was willing to burn her own city to the ground to kill those who dared to rise against her. She was cruelly methodical. There could be no hope of fighting back. The rebels could only wait for death. Soon the advancing army's cries turned into screams of retreat. When they realized escape was impossible, their cries turned to despair. In the skies above was no queen, she was a witch, the witch of Britain. She was an avatar of death. Her only purpose was to torment and destroy the fairies of the land. Oberon, Aaron, or Masatur, are they really? I will not spare a single member of the rebel army, nor the foreign mage nor his companions. That is the price of thinking you could hope to defeat me, after but a single pilgrimage. All foolish enough to hail you as a savior shall pay it. You and your mission both end here. My fairy Britain has no need for paradise or the outside world. Das ist so krass, Mann. Ganz ernsthaft, wir haben ja nicht irgendwie... Es war zu wenig. Also man muss ganz ernsthaft sagen, also auch ihr Fight in allen Ehren, Leute. Ich meine, du hast sie bekämpft und es war halt vorbei und es war einfach viel zu wenig. Es konnte einfach nicht sein, dass eine Person, die 2000 Jahre hier Britannien im Alleingang regiert hat, dass die einfach hier durch einen einfachen Kampf bezwungen wurde und wie gesagt das auch so komplett hingenommen hat und so sagt, ja, das habt ihr eigentlich ganz gut gemacht, also hätte besser sein können, aber geht, also es war irgendwie schon absehbar, aber es ist ja wie gesagt kein Unterschied so, oh mein Gott, es fehlt noch ein Stückchen, es ist ein Weltenunterschied, es ist so, wie man es im Fußball sagt, Leute, es ist Kreisklasse gegen Champions League, es ist irgendein Dorfkicker. Ja, keine Ahnung, gegen das mächtigste Universum in dieser Welt. Eine Pilgerreise ist zu wenig. Tja, so wie das aussieht, wären 100 Pilgerreisen zu wenig. Liebe Leute, das unbesiegbare Monstrum hier. So, wo ist mein Enki? Wo ist mein Enki? Enki! Tja. Dann heißt das Fighten, liebe Leute. Aber gegen was, Mann? Eine Armadas aus morgens? Die eine war schon arg genug, Mann. Das kann doch nicht sein, Leute. Ich war so stolz, dass ich es gefeatured habe, Mann. Und jetzt werden wir belohnt mit einem Dutzend von unzerstörbaren Morgens. Leute, ich sehe schwarz. Das Grand Battle. Leute, ich weiß nicht, wie stark Space ist. Aber ich hoffe, es ist sehr stark. Ich hoffe, es ist richtig stark. Denn das ist... Es ist kein Kampf, Leute. Es ist eine komplette Vernichtung von uns. Ein unausweichliches Ende, was uns hier erwartet. Und liebe Leute, wir fighten einfach mal gegen 3 von den Ladies hier, Mann, wo uns eine hier schon sehr große Probleme bereitet hat. Na, verdammt. Ah, sie ist ja kein Zerg, Mann. Ah, ich hab's schon wieder vergessen. So, nochmal an der Pasta. Protection of the Lake. Ja, genau. Immerhin hat sie nicht den Instant Buff. Pasta Removal. Oh, Castoria! Liebe Leute, was haben wir denn da tun, Mann? Was machen wir? Oh mein Gott, was waren da irgendwie 3 Dutzend oder so von denen? Aber was war das, Mann? Und das, ey, Leute, ich komme nicht drauf klar, dass da irgendwie Ober und so instant ausgelöscht wird. Ich komme da so hart nicht drauf klar, Mann. Das akzeptiere ich einfach nicht, Mann. Das kann doch nicht sein, Mann. Lösch sie aus, Mann! In den Zuckerquäser, meine Kleine! Alter, 50% Refund, das wollte ich mal angemerkt haben, ganz schön. So, come on, next round! Ich bin ready! Ich bin echt ready! Nein, sie macht ja auch denselben Scheiß, Mann! Nein! Nein! Nein, Leute, Mann! Sie macht es halt! Nein! Sie macht den Dreck! Nein! Nein, 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 nein! So, als ob 3 Buffs, so einer wird uns schon irgendwie am Leben halten. Nein, ihr seht, was sie macht! Das ist doch unfair! Sie hat einfach alle die Skills von der Random Morgen, die sie gerade eben hatten, Mann. Wir überleben das MP, Mann. Oh mein Gott, Mann. Ja, das ist übrigens eine schöne Sache. Endlich hat das Morgen-MP eine Musik, das schlecht ist. Dass meine ganze Party steht. Ich hab noch nie Wait, Baby, Mann! You started! Perfekte 3 MPs, Mann. Oh nein! Das war gerade echt schön. One-Hit Invincible, One-Hit Castoria-Ding und das dann noch. Ja, und ja! Ja! Könnt ihr mal aufhören, einfach 8-mal dran zu kommen, Mann? Nicht, oder? Das ist so lächerlich, Mann. Das ist so derbe lächerlich, Mann. Das ist so hart, derbe lächerlich, Mann. In den Zuckerquässer sind die weg, bitte. Ich will zumindest in den letzten Break bekommen, dann bin ich immer stolz, zumindest bei einer, Mann. Es ist echt so random, Mann. Es ist echt so... Ah! In den Zuckerquässer. Und dieses keine Gläser, das wird, ja gut, jetzt machen wir auch keinen Schaden mehr. Und ja, cool. Mit den, Alter, Mann! Alter, Mann, diese ganzen... Na gut, jetzt wird die Spaces so insta-killen, oder? Ja! 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 Geh halt doch mehr auf den Senkel, Mann! Mach uns halt noch 50 Attack-Downs, Mann! Wieso eigentlich nicht? Okay, inzwischen sind wir bei ganz entspannt 0 Schaden. Ja, komm, passt. Guter Damage, den wir hier austeilen. Ja, klar. Remove Debuffs war wieso eigentlich auch nicht. Jede Attacke ist inzwischen ein Insta-Kill. Ich wollte es nochmal angemerkt haben. Hier ist es halt so geil, wie gesagt, jede hat ja nämlich jetzt, jede dieser furchtbaren Morgens hat nämlich hier jetzt alle Buffs der Standarddinger. Ihr seht einfach mal, wie sie jetzt einfach, oh mein Gott, jetzt kommen die Face-Karten, Leute. Jetzt kommt nichts anderes als Face-Karten. Und die Face-Karten werden uns instant killen. Jo. Marlon! Du schaffst das! Ich glaube nicht, Enki, du. Ich bin mir fast sicher, dass du das schaffen wirst. Der Wald verliert zumindest irgendwie 3 Lebenspunkte. Fühle mich immer besser. Und den nächsten mal eine Peace. Why not, Mann? Ganz ernsthaft, Mann. Wo sind wir? Buster Loop hoch 10? Es macht ja auch nicht viel Schaden. Hey Leute, mal 70.000. Schau dir mal an, wie viel Charisma Hopes sie hat. 100 MP Damage haben. Und natürlich, du gehst mir langsam richtig hart auf die Senkel, Mann. Wir schaffen halt nicht mit dem zweiten Breakbar, Mann. Aber ja, ich glaube, man merkt, es ist auch nicht gewollt, dass man das schafft. War aber gut geschlagen, Leute. Ich habe einen Breakbar kaputt gemacht. Ich bin stolz auf meine Leistung. 8 Züge, Mann. Das geht schon, liebe Leute. So, Enki, du. Hau raus, Mann. Ich glaube nicht, dass du das schaffst. Ich sage euch, eine Facekarte wird uns insta-killen. Enki, du. Oh, Mann! Enki, du, komm, das schaffen wir. Kennst mir alle gerne am, Mann. Eine will ich zumindest breaken von den dummen Weibern hier, Mann. Mach sie kaputt. Ich weiß gar nicht, ist sie Divine? Ich hoffe, man sieht sie Divine. Aber sie ist auf jeden Fall Threat to Humanity, Mann. Wenn das nicht Threat to Humanity ist, dann weiß ich auch nicht mehr, Mann. Wahrscheinlich nicht. Egal, komm. Inuma Elish, Mann. Zack! Hart gebreakt, Mann, Mädel. Ah, immer etwas, Mann. Bist kaputt, Junge, Mann. Junge Mädel. Ja. Ja, komm. Ich bin so ready, Mann. Komm her. Ich tank das. Das ist so geil, Mann. Das ist so mega cool, Mann. Also, Leute, sie hat natürlich unendlich Guts, weil why not? Sie hat 80.000 Attackers. Leute, aber die spammt mehr Buffs als ich spamme. Ignore Invincibility, weil why not? Und selbstverständlich natürlich nicht zu vergessen, 80.000 MP-Gains und was auch immer. Wir haben einen in den letzten Breakbar geschafft. Ich bin stolz auf dich. Enki, du hast einen schönen Job gemacht. Und jetzt, liebe Leute, heißt es, das Zeitliche abzusegnen, weil uns das Spiel ein bisschen, nur ganz schwach sagen will, dass das nicht unsere Liga ist. Dass das ein Kampf ist, den wir in 100.000 Jahren nicht gewinnen können. Leute, das war's, liebe Leute. Das war's. Oh, kein Bond-Up, schade. Du hast ja die Bond-Up-Cs mitgenommen. Fast. Leute, das war's. Castor, wenn du jetzt nicht noch irgendeine Asse im Ärmel hast, aber dann weiß ich auch nicht mehr. It seems I needn't have been concerned about Merlin adding you. How truly heartless he is. Merlin? Der war gerade da, der hat leider auch nicht so viel gemacht. Und damit geht es zu Ende. Ah, they're all. That's right. They are all going to die, and it is your fault. You came here with weak resolve, no chance of victory, and no trust in anyone. This is the result. Pitiful Avalon le Fae, my comrade who has blindly followed the prophecy to a dead end. You will have no thanks. You will have no help. You will go unrewarded, uncelebrated, unrecognized. You will die all alone, on a bloody hill, just as your counterpart did in proper human history. The child of prophecy's fate was sealed the moment you chose to save Britain. You see, you cannot save what is already dead. Rather than fighting me, you should have fought the duty that brought you to me. Huh? Was? Did you just disappear? Ist jetzt, keine Ahnung. Emmy, can you hear me? This is Aurora, head of the Wing Clan. I'm sorry, I can't aid you in battle, but I hope I can at least be of help now. Only hope every fairy in Britain will hear what I have to say. It's Aurora. Her voice is carrying all through Camelot. At this very moment, brave fairies are in Camelot, fighting to defeat Queen Morgan. The Queen possesses great power, but our love and respect for her has been even greater. She has personally protected our Britain for over 2,000 years. I'm sure there is not a fairy in the land who does not owe her a debt. Was? However, Dankeschön, even bearing it all in mind, she has done for us, she has done other terrible things that I cannot ignore. Those of you fighting in Camelot, please listen to what I have to say. Let me tell you of Queen Morgan's true identity and what she has been doing in the shadows of our history. Was? Aurora? Haha, look at them go! This pathetic rebel army soldiers are running for their lives. Jetzt teasert mich nicht so, ich will die jetzt nicht wissen, morgen. Die kannst du mal im Mund. That's what the lower class fairies get for entering Camelot without permission. Look, now they're calling for help after finding their escape route cut off. Why are you happy about this? My mansion is gone. At least the rebels weren't destroying the entire city. Your Majesty, please, stop this. Can't you, cast a spell that'll only kill them without damaging our property? Don't be ridiculous. This is the best show I've seen in ages. It's like a festival out there. This is how war should be. Naja, man hat sie nicht zu wenig versprochen. That more Master Servant is more durable than I realized. 2 more clones should do for him. 3 should suffice for the child of Magic? Your Majesty. Huh? Come! Why did Merrick just collapse? He's one of the High Queen's personal bodyguards. He should be way stronger than a regular knight. Oh, what was? Bow down. Kneel before me. You are in the presence of Her Majesty, Guardian of Britain, Lord of the Fae Clan. Revel in her glory. What is that? Where did it came from? God! What are the gods doing? What was? Stay alive. Did you come by the secret underground path? I must have told you of it in the war against the Moors. That was 1,000 years ago. I'm impressed you still remember. Of course I did. You told it to me in confidence just in case. I've never forgotten even for a moment. Your Majesty, please tell me, Your Majesty. Where's the child of prophecy? Where is Beryl Gut? No. Now mind traitors like that. Why did you not send me reinforcements? Why did you abandon the Fae Clan to our deaths? Please, tell me, Your Majesty. Hi, Queen Morgan. Reinforcements? Oh, you mean the attack on Londinium. What a strange thing to ask. I did send you reinforcement. Not that it seems to have done you any good. Ah. So you still just insist on trusting Her Majesty. Very well, but please remind this. If Her Majesty tells you she did not send reinforcement, then all is well. because that will mean she trusted you enough to believe you would have no need for them. But if she tells you she did send them, she is lying. That will be a lie meant to fool you, to conceal a decision to discard the Finkland. You were there, you know for certain she didn't send reinforcements, there's no escaping the truth. If Her Majesty claims otherwise, then you will know she thinks you and your clan are worthless. Aurora. Morgan! He's mad! Woodward has gone mad! He's knocked Her Majesty on the floor! Somebody stop him before he beats her to death! Have you gone mad as well? There's no way he can defeat Woodward. I know I'm not going to try. I kill you. Our clan has been loyal to you for 2,000 years. I've been loyal for you for 1,000. And you made mockery of it all. You never loved us. You never cared about us. Die. I don't need a ruler who doesn't love me. Die, you damn bitch. I should have never trusted you. I should be a Britain's king. I'm an array. I shall stand over all others. Fairy Britain, a kingdom just for fairies. What a lot of shit, if it wasn't for you. You fool. After all the trouble I took to teach you manners. Your eyes are so bloodshot. You should see how absolutely horrible you look. But your fur is so soft as ever. Ah, young Woodward, my brave Woodward. Your fur was always the warmest, most precious thing in all of Britain. What have I done? How could I have been so foolish? I can't believe I had to hear you say that to finally understand. Forgive me. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I should have known how much you loved me. Hat es getan? Your Majesty, thank God that you're alright, but perhaps you should rest. Your condition is to... What are you saying? There are still rebel troops out there. They still need dealing with. Come, Your Majesty, the throne is this way. Please show them how strong you truly are. Show us why you're Britain's rightful ruler. You need not to tell me. No, where's? Ah, yes, the throne is that way. No, Your Majesty. You won't be returning to the throne. You have no right to it. Oh my God, man! So you were the one who said what was on me. If you're so eager to die, Spriggan, I will be happy to accommodate you here now. No, that won't be necessary. I do often wonder how many years I have left, but that's not relevant right now. No, this time I have a good reason to believe I can win. In fact, I think this may be my only chance at victory. Fairy Britain was a wonderful kingdom. I doubt anyone else has claimed to have ruled over a nation on their own for 2,000 years. It was, however, a little dull. Art can never hope to flourish in a nation that is forbidden from interacting with other cultures. A nation that experiences neither prosperity nor decline can hardly be called a nation at all. Britain is not your own private garden, Queen Morgan. It's time you put such childish dreams behind you. I have failed to realize the extent to which you underestimated me. Impressive. Even were there nothing more than my head left to me, mere foot soldiers could never hope to kill... Leute, Mann! Nein! Boban, Sif. Spriggan. Du... Oh mein Gott! Thank you, Miss Mish. Thank you for doing all this for me. Aaron says you're rich, but I'm so grateful to you. Thank you for doing this for us. Thank you for doing this for me, even though you don't deserve it. I do hope you can rest in peace now. You deserve it. In the beginning, before I had a single companion, I was known as a witch rather than a savior. One day I awoke at Orkney with all the knowledge my other self had sent me. The morning of proper human history. The fairy queen who entrusted everything to me, even knowing it would cost her life. That was when I learned of Morgan's fate. She never found a place where she belonged in proper human history. She was born to be Britain's heir, yet she lost that to King Arthur. For Morgan, the Isle of Britain was everything. Without it, she herself was worthless. So when she lost Britain, she lost her worth. She must have been heartbroken seeing what became of this Britain when she was summoned here. But at the same time, I think she had another thought as well. This time I can succeed. Since she never had anywhere to belong, it was understandable that she would give so much to protect this place when she thought it offered her the chance. I had a duty to paradise, but I knew that the duty would result in Britain's destruction. This other me thought. Though, she loved Britain dearly, even this Lostbelt version of it. I thought about it and realized I wanted the same thing she did. From then on, I chose to live as her. Witch, witch, witch! You were the only one to survive the calamity. But to do that, I would have to do something about the fairies. Countless times I stopped the calamities, countless times I mediated clan disputes to end wars. Countless times I was cursed and scorned as a witch. Countless times I had my spirit broken. I didn't mind, it was never the fairies I loved. I only ever loved Britain itself and the home I would make there. It would be my very own Britain, something that was forever beyond my reach in proper human history. I did everything I could to make it a reality. Eventually though, I realized the best way to do that was to keep the fairies safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me this water. But I want you to have it, Miss Witch. You worked so hard. After many long years, I even came to like that method. I gained companions I could trust, learned how to handle myself better. I grew comfortable with pretending to be a savior, good at it even. I also changed my name to Ask, thinking it would make the fairies who gave me that name happy, now that I was a savior. Later I lost Londinium and my companions distanced themselves from me. But it was okay. I would get it right this time. I would make my ideal Britain. That was my sole purpose for living. It's what the other me gave her life for. My very own Britain, my very own land of the Fae. I was originally planning to make it into an even more brutal country, but I relented, so as not to mark her too sad. I let my subject love, I let them have fun. I let them forge connections and make advancements. I hope the state of affairs continue forever and ever. I'm a traitor to humanity. I had to turn my back on duty to paradise to accomplish this, but I made my dream come true. I know this place is cut off from the outside thanks to the wall at the ends of the world, but it's still in the same place geographically. I expect that one day guests from proper human history will come to pay it a visit. When they do, I'd like to ask them what they think of it. Is it beautiful? Is it like a dream made real? I hope they think it is. Nothing could possibly make me happier. Welcome to Fairy Britain, fair guests. I hope you remember it beauty for the rest of your lives. I told you, how'd you underestimate me, that even a snowman in a hat I could. What should we do now? Spring's trying to overthrow the queen, right? Does that mean Spring's the new king, but Queen Morgan is still alive? Yeah, but she could only use her left hand now. How can she defeat the rebel army like that? Hang on, then what will happen to us? The rebels kill us all.
Should we help their majesty? Spring won't stand a chance against the rebels. Maybe Queen Morgan can still do something if she gets back to the throne. No way, just look at what a mess she is out. I don't want to touch her, besides showing either side support could go badly for us. Yeah, good point. We shall just see how things play out and go with the winner.
However, even bearing in mind all she has done for us, she has done other terrible things that I cannot ignore. Those of you fighting in Camelot, please listen to what I have to say. Let me tell you of Queen Morgan's true identity and what she has been doing in the shadows of our history.
That's the wind tiding from Aurora. What's she going to tell us?
Everything that happened here in Fairy Britain has been a one-woman selfish scheme. Ace the Saver is remembered for having saved Feekind in the Fae era. But she was never a fairy of the Britain. She is an enemy who came from another world. Her only goal, was to rule Britain for herself. To that end, she summoned countless calamities and broke the bonds that binds our clans. The worst of her crimes was the destruction of Londinium. Uta was supposed to be Britain's rightful king, and she killed him, shattering the unity of the clans. All because she couldn't stand anyone else being king. Then, thanks to all the blood spilled and hatred formed through the conflict, the great calamities became the worst one in history. There are only a few fairies left who were still alive back then to remember this. But 2000 years ago, our Britain was completely destroyed.
Huh? What are you talking about? Us destroyed? That can't be right. If that were true, why are there still fairies around today?
No, perhaps it would have been better if the great calamity had wiped us out. At least then the few new fairies to survive could have gone on to create a peaceful Britain. But that never happened. After Ace Morgan, the witch, survived Londinium's destruction, she hatched a truly terrible scheme. She decided to use our precious world tree for her own selfish desire. She stole all the magical energy stored inside the tree, leaving it a dry, dead husk in the process, and used that energy to resurrect us. I believe the method she used is known as the Chaldean summoning system. The command spells we all bear were not inscribed on us in Camelot. We were born with them. They were all signs that we are Morgan's slaves, that our only purpose is to offer up our time and magic energy to her. This is how the witch created a new Britain, and had the audacity to call it the era of the High Queen. The reason Britain's land has never expanded further, why we cannot make effective use of humans, and why the great calamities destroy our land, is all because she made it that way. Please, know this, for 2000 years. The fairies of Britain have been used and abused solely to satisfy the witch's greed. Morgan is that witch. She's a false king who came from paradise to rule over us. While she is to be commended for protecting Britain from the Moors, she is unworthy of our love or respect. So please, fairies of Camelot, ask yourself this. Who is Britain's true enemy? To whom should we entrust our land?
How could she do that to us? She's terrible, horrible.
You're right, she is. How dare she call herself a queen? Really, when you think about it. What do we need her for, anyway?
Oh, they're even more worked up than I expected. Go back to where you came from, bitch. You don't belong here. Damn, even Frog thinks that there isn't stopping her. Fine then, we just have to use the soldier's sword. Yeah, good idea. You can't fool us any longer, witch.
What are you?
Shut up. It's all your fault that our world is so terrible.
You're wrong. I must get back to the throne without me.
How dare you destroy our world over and over, especially when you can't do anything on your own.
Stop, somebody, please.
Witch. You could make a much better world, but no, you just had to lazy it about it.
Stop, please. I must get on the throne.
Useless witch, worthless fairy, false queen. We don't need a pathetic ruler like you.
Put me back on the throne. I don't want to lose Britain again.
Phew. She finally stopped. Too stupid to quit even as she was dying, huh? Serves her right, though. She brought us on herself by tormenting us all these years. By the way, who that filthy fairy on the floor over there? Kommt direkt die nächste, liebe Leute, die hier gefoltert wird. Ja, ein schreckliches Ende hier für ASEC. Doch die Frage ist, was war jetzt ihr Wunsch, unbedingt auf den Thron zu bekommen? Wollte sie einfach eine neue Kraft da rausziehen? Wollte sie zurückkommen? Aurora! Das war sehr, sehr hinterlistig. Also die hat definitiv hier mehr in petto, als wir hatten. Und hat ja nicht nur mit Spriggan mit Woodwurst gespielt, sondern mit allen Feen. Der Bell. Does that mean? Attention everyone! We just received a message from Nocnariva's army. I have arrived at the throne and rung the bell of victory as proof. As for Queen Morgan, Aurora's knights executed her in the throne room. The former queen's officials have been captured. The throne room shall be placed under supervision of Nocnariva's army. And Spriggan, who was instrumental in bringing Morgan to justice, shall be temporarily appointed head of all the 6 clans. Spriggan ist so ein Assi. Executed, so Morgan's dead. That's right. They said her body was horribly mutated, and that we won't have to worry about a successor appearing. The Queen's knights have been surrendering all across the land. And once we've recovered from our wounds, we are all to assemble in the throne room as well. It's a shame you weren't able to take the throne for yourself, Lady Toria. But at least the battle is over now, and we are victorious. Things are going to be busy in a very different way now. We are prepared for the coronation ceremony for Queen Morgan's success. No, the leader of our New Britain. Nocnariab? Oh ja, gar keinen Bock. Why? Why? Why do you always do this, Bobansif? She cradled me in her arms and wept for me as though she were the one suffering. But I'm already dead. I'm always dead. I'm always too late. I only ever find you after it's over. No matter how many times you're reborn, this is always what happens to you. Every time you are used, deceived, manipulated, discarded after you've broken. You should get angry at the fairies who deceived you. You should run away if they mistreat you. So why do you always forgive them? I'm sorry, Miss Witch. I'm sorry I died again. I don't remember anything from my predecessor lives, but thanks you for always crying for me. But it's okay, don't worry about me. I'm a hopeless failure of a fairy. That's the only way I can be of any help. So, if using me makes up our life better for everyone else in the village, that must be a good thing. That is not true. In all the many years in Britain, you weren't the only one to ever thank me. Ah, das kleine Mädchen, was ihr Wasser hier gegeben hat. So I will save you. I will, I promise. I swear I will find your next generation successor before those accused fairies do. And this time I will make you happy. But I was still hopeless. No matter how many times Mother found me, I always ended up like this. Bowen Sif exists for the whole village. Bowen Sif always has a smile on her face. As a kind fairy, I always wound up a slave to others. So after I died in Darlington, and my soul was sworn down, I would never be reborn again. Mother brought me back to life and told me this. You must be evil. You must be cruel. It is the only way you will survive. If I would let you live a happy life, even just once, I would give you up my dream, my Britain. I'm sorry, Mother. Even that didn't work. I do hate fairies. They're always so mean to me. I never had any friends because I was always so filthy. But then, I met one fairy I could have a normal conversation with. How strange, I hate all of Britain's fairies, but it was so easy to talk to her. What was her name again? And what was that city called? What happened afterwards? She's guilty too. She's Morgan's daughter. She's guilty too. Let's tear her apart. She made our lives hell. Her gross, her limbs have rotted. What shall we do with her? We just have to cut her up and throw the pieces away. Let's throw her out of the window behind the throne. She's done the same to many other fairies. Bye-bye, Morgan's little princess. With both of you gone, we get to keep living in the castle forever. Ey, liebe Leute, bei so viel Blut. I couldn't stop them. I couldn't stop them. I saw them pulverizing Mother, but I was too scared to stop them. I give up. I'm tired. I don't want to be here anymore. I know I run away, I disappear. And look, there's a big dark hole right there. Sir Nunos, the scary god, the one thing Mother feared, the bright red eyes at the bottom of the pit. The light of the apocalypse she could never close, even after trying for 2000 years. Und damit wissen wir, was Morgan hier beschützt hat. 2000 Jahre. Direkt neben ihrem Schloss. Das unglaubliche Monster. Die Gottheit Cernunnos. Avalon le Fae ist geschafft. Morgan ist bezwungen. Wir erhalten hier schöne Items. Doch. Dazu noch ein Gral. Der wird direkt im Laden investiert. Dann kommt auf Level 100. So wie es aussieht, beginnt unser wahrer Kampf nun erst wirklich. Ladies and Gentlemen, damit beenden wir erstmal den zweiten Akt. Kurz mal ein Fazit, Leute. Wir haben es ja ziemlich durchgelesen. Also, persönlich muss ich natürlich sagen, Morgens Schicksal ist natürlich furchtbar mit anzusehen. Ich muss sagen, ich fand das jetzt nicht so sehr emotional. Lag dann natürlich einfach auch daran, dass wir im Endeffekt immer noch nicht, also jetzt nur angedeutet haben, wieso eben Morgan das hier getan hat. Persönlich verstehe ich auch jetzt noch nicht, was das mit Sif hier bedeutet, wieso sie böse sein muss, finde ich jetzt auch ehrlich gesagt ziemlich seltsam. Aber Leute, es war schon ein sehr ekliges Schicksal, wenn wir überlegt waren, wie sie halt allmächtig mehr oder weniger ist und dann hier von all ihren Leuten betrogen und benutzt wird. Ich frage mich natürlich, was mal Aurora hat, weil das Bringen hier sie benutzt, war natürlich klar, aber was hier Auroras Intention war, das habe ich da definitiv hier nicht erwartet. Aber ihr wisst ja, hinter einem süßen Lächeln ist nicht immer auch eine fromme Jungfrau. Auf jeden Fall, liebe Leute, Oberon ist tot. Wir sind der Königsbring, beherrscht die Clans. Keine Ahnung, was Miriam macht. Und Aurora und, ach Leute, Mann, Woodwas hat sich in einen Morse verwandelt. Keine Ahnung, was mit Beryl ist. Leute, es gibt noch einige Fragen, die ungeklärt sind. Und wir sagen auf jeden Fall, so wie es aussieht, gibt es definitiv noch furchtbare Wesen als Morgan, die hier unterwegs waren. Doch bevor wir uns da widmen, machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Das war hier das Finale des zweiten Aktes von Avalon le Fae. Und beim nächsten Mal, liebe Leute, geht es dann richtig los, denn wir starten mit dem dritten und finalen Akt des 6. Lostbelts. Ich war heute mal fix und bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen.